Hello guys, this is Civil Engineering channel. Please subscribe our channel. Our channel will only upload the civil engineering videos. So today we are going to start about how to find the centroid of I shape. How to find the centroid of I shape. As we see that the eyes, as we see on the left side of the page, that there's the I shape beam, and we want to find its centroid. So to find its centroid, there's some basic formula, but before this basic formula we are going to discuss its dimension that are given of I shape. This dimension is 6 inches, this is 2 inches, this rectangle is 6 into 2, while this rectangle has 10 inches into 1 inches. 1 inch is the width, thickness, while 10 inches is the height of this rectangle. Similarly, the third rectangle is 6 inches into 2 inches. So those two triangles have the same dimension, while this is have other dimensions. So these all dimensions are given, and we are interested in to find the centroid of this I shape. So to find the centroid of I shape, this is the basic formula, and we should know about that. I'm writing here the formula. The centroid of any shape is y bar is equal to the summation of individual y into area divided by the summation of area. This is the basic formula to find the centroid of any object, right? In which we can see that the y, this y represent the individual centroid of this rectangle. This is the centroid from the base. This is the reference line. We assume that this is the reference line 0 inches, right? So to find this y, the centroid of this rectangle will be 1 inches from the bottom, right? So the centroid of this rectangle, the second rectangle, will be from the base 2 plus 5. 5 is the centroid of the second triangle, so the whole centroid of this will be 7 inches. And similarly, the third rectangle will be from the bottom to the top. It will be 2 plus 10 and plus 1. It means 13 inches will be the centroid of this rectangle from the bottom, right? So now we are going to find its centroid, the whole centroid of this object, right? So I'm removing the other written materials. So we start. So to start it, we will first make a table like, in which I will write this is the first rectangle, I assume, and this is the second object, and this is the third object, right? So 1, 2 and 3, and this I will write in this portion area of each rectangle, the centroid of individual rectangle, and the product of centroid and the area, right? So this is the whole table in which we will find its each values, and at the last we'll find the centroid of this whole I shape. So the first object, so to find the first area of the first object, we have the 2 inches is the height, while the 6 inches is the width. So it comes out to be 2 cross 6, it comes out to be 12 inches, right? So 12 inches square is the area of the first object. This is the first object we represent, while the centroid of the first object will be from the bottom base. This we select to assume is the base, so 1 inch. The centroid of this object will be 1 inches, because the 2 inches is the whole thickness, so 2 divided by 2, half, we can do half, equating it to half, so it will equal to 1 inches. So the centroid of this rectangle is equal to the 1 width. Centroid of this rectangle will be equal to the 1 inches. I'm writing it here, centroid. So now That's coming into the second object. This is the second object we see, and the area of this object will be the thickness, the height is 10 inches while the thickness is 1 inches, so we multiply these two, it comes out to be 10 cross 1, 10 inches square as the area of the second object, right? I just want to erase other things. So this is the this was the area of the second object. So find the centroid of the second object. We will start from the bottom base. It's 2 inches this, and the 5 inches is the centroid of this rectangle from this portion. So 5 plus 2, this is 5 is the centroid of this from the top of the first rectangle, and 2 inches including this 2 inches. So 5 plus 2 is equal to 7 inches. 7 inches is the centroid of the rectangle from the bottom reference, right? So now considering the third object, right? Wait, I'm erasing other things. To find this area of the other third object, it's equal to 12 because it's the same rectangle like the first one, 6 cross 12, 6 cross 2, sorry, so it comes out to be 12 inches square, alright? So and what the centroid will be of the third object? Its centroid from the base will be including 2 inches and 10 inches, and the centroid of this object is 1 inches from this second object, so it total comes out to be 13 inches. I'm again writing it here for you, drawing it here, that the centroid of third object will be this 2 inches cross 10 inch plus 10 inches and plus 1 inches, so it comes out to be 13 inches the whole centroid of third object. 13 inches I wrote here. So now in the third portion we will multiply the two values a and the centroid of individual object. So the product of these values will be 12 cross 1, right? So 12, and the second portion we will multiply the 10 cross 7, it comes out to be 70, right? And the third we will multiply with the 12 cross 13, it comes out to be 156. So and these all have the units of meter cube, right? Because the unit of area is the meter square and the unit of this centroid is meter, so these all have the units of meter cube, right? So this we find the values, and we will put these then we put these values into this equation, right? This is the equation, main equation of y bar, and we will put these values. So we are going to find its summation of ya, alright? So we will find its summation, the summation of these values will be, this whole table values will be 12 cross 7, 12 plus 70 plus 156, it comes out to be 238 meter cube, right? So this is the summation of the y into a. So we will put this summation value in this portion while we find the summation of area here, and we will find it here and put in this portion. So we will find the centroid of the whole I-shaped object. So I will erase this object to remove the confusion, alright? So the summation of the area will be 10 cross 12, 10 plus 12 plus 12, it means 34, and the unit of area is meter square, so meter square. So now this 238 I will put it here, right, and 34 in meter square I will put it here. And sorry that I mentioned it meter square and meter cube, it's actually in inches, so we will put inch square, right? Sorry for this mistake. So now to putting the values in this equation, we will get the y bar, right? So I'm removing, so I'm coming down the page, right? Coming down the page. Let's I remove everything, right? And then we find that the centroid of the object is equal to the y into a divided by the area summation of area. So it comes out to be this is 238. We find inch cube, and we find that this is equal to the 34 inch square, right? Unit of area. So this inch square cut out with this, only 1 inch remaining at the top, and it comes out to be 7 inches, right? So this means that the centroid of this I-shaped object is now 7 inches, right? 7 inches from the bottom, because we assume that the reference is at the bottom, so the centroid will be taken from the bottom of the of this diagram I shape, as we assume it from the start. So the centroid comes out to be 7 inches starting from the bottom, as we take the reference. So this was all about the centroid, how to find the centroid of the I-shape object. And if you any confusion, please comment it. And thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe our channel for more videos.